You know, I think that the only thing worse than starting this company would have been not starting it.
Meet Ida. She's a 25-year-old European entrepreneur with a vision to make intellectual pursuit the new sex. We share a self-directed education, global network, and passion for learning. So she reached out to me to become one of the founding members of a new Gen Z media platform she's creating called SANE. Founding members include dancer and actor Victor Polster and YouTuber Ella Snyder, among others. SANE is driven by the mission to equip Gen Z with information on the most important issues we face in society. They have a digital community and bi-weekly newsletter covering topics ranging from AI to the carbon footprint to existential threats and other topics in politics, history, research, philosophy, and pop culture. It's about making intellectualism and the pursuit of knowledge sexy. But I'll let Ida take it from here.
Hi, my name is Ida. I'm 25 years old. I'm an entrepreneur living and working in Barcelona, building the future of media and information consumption for Gen Z. I usually wake up at 5:30 in the morning, start working at 6. I like to get through my creative work, writing, newsletters, research first thing. I'm tired. Then get to my inbox. I usually sync with my co-founder at about 9, 10. And after that, it's everything that a startup founder has to do. Advisors, investors, mentors, speaking with collaborators, partners, engaging with our community, building up our community, figuring out how to hit our growth targets, and anything and everything in between. Good morning. Welcome to my day in the life of. It's about 8 in the morning in Barcelona. We're in Pedralbes. Woke up at about 5:30, got some work done. I'm about to go down to the panaderia downstairs to just have a coffee, do some research, and I'll take you along. ¿Me pones un café con leche, por favor? Sí, una tortilla con un poco de pan con tomate.
¿Un pincho de tortilla de patata?
Sí, exacto.
Café con leche, pincho
Sí.
de tortilla.
Perfecto, gracias. Perfecto, gracias. I'm on my way to a co-working space right now, but unfortunately they don't let you film there, so I can't show you, but I thought I would use this walk to talk a little bit about SANE and also get some exercise, because I think the best form of exercise is one that you can do in pretty shoes. So for me it's quite simple. We only have a 5 in 6 chance of surviving as the human species throughout the century. So if you didn't already know this, we're basically completely unless we mobilize, you mobilize, and we learn to cooperate and generate the wisdom in order to, face all the problems that lie ahead of us. And these problems aren't just problems that we're going to look back in several decades or centuries, but they're problems that pose a real existential threat. Not just climate change, but the development of artificial intelligence and other forces shaping our societies and future. So we created SANE to talk about these things and to act as sort of an intellectual guide specifically designed for people in our generation, for Gen Z, not to just offer fragmented bits of information, but to encourage people, our friends, us, our collective community, into learning more about these ideas and learning more about what you can do to be a part of this difficult time in history.
More power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now.
So I suppose that my thought and creative process in specifically writing the editions for Sane is, well, the idea stage is somewhat random. It comes from, the idea comes from some book, paper, article, podcast I've read or listened to at some point in my life, and extracting one particular idea that I find more exciting and interesting and somewhat unique. And then it's a matter of breaking that down, doing a lot of research, reading, note-taking, and a ton of editing rounds to get to the finished edition that our readers see in their inbox on Tuesday and Friday morning.
I usually don't take a lot of breaks during the day just because when I get into the workload, it's very difficult for me to get out of it. And I stop when I crash, usually at about 7 or 8 p.m. and go to bed super early, like 9 or 9:30. I think the most difficult thing about being a founder is, well, besides the 14-hour workdays, it's quite lonely and it's quite daunting to be building something because, well, the highs are really high and the lows are really low. But that being said, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I think I would have to say the community, seeing people read edition after edition and becoming engaged with what we're doing and seeing that it's making a difference in people's lives, that makes me more than happy. It's been a long day. I think it's about 9 p.m. and I'm gonna go to bed. This is super weird. Who the f films themselves going to sleep? Probably shouldn't insult all the vloggers out there in the world. I'm sorry, this is my first time. I'm not very good at it. Anyway, good night.
Intellectual pursuit is the new sex. In case anyone didn't get the memo, I'm putting that out there now.